So the Peugeot has been standing in the garage now for a few weeks while they've done the electrics, and we've got the new lift set up. Not completely done yet, but almost. I've ordered some new hydraulic fluid. There's no point putting the old stuff in. The jag's underneath the roof, that's good. We've got a heating unit that will makes this room warmer now. It has been damp in here. The Flaminia is as much as a project as last time, but at least now it's nice and dry. It's not deteriorating. But for the next couple of weeks, I want to focus on the Peugeot and get that nice and drivable. So I'm going to get a new brake hose for the master to the brake system, because I do believe that's the only brake hose that's old on this car. If you've seen the road trip video, which will be linked to this, you can see that we had several braking issues from the beginning, and I now think the reason why this drag, when the car gets hot or is in queue, and I think the rubber on the old brake line expands, and as you brake it has no problems pushing the brake fluid through, but as the brake fluid should come back, it's not going as fast as it should. So if it goes a couple more taps on the brakes, then it will loosen up. The booster seems to be working as it should. We've got new cylinders around all of it now, and new brake lines, as the rubber ones, flexi lines. The last flexi lines is in, we can have the hood here. Yeah, we have this improvised flexi line which we fitted in Norway, but this is the old flexi line. I think that's our main problem now. I think this is deteriorating on the inside, and it's not flowing as freely as it should, going back from the system into the booster. So that's one of the new projects. Prime the float, so I think this is ready to start. Today's mission is not doing too much mechanical, it's simply just getting the car out, washing it, and giving the interior a bit of a clean. Just so I have a tidy, clean car. You can see how muddy it was when I did come in here. It doesn't get that muddy anymore because for now we've got the gravel outside, which is great. I just want to give it a clean and dry it off and park it back inside. It's just, I like when things are not too dirty, and it just puts you off working on it if it's like this. I'd rather have a clean project than a dirty one. There you go. Indy, you coming for a drive? Come on, come on, Indy. Come on, come on, come on. Up you go. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Indy gets to come with me on a little drive. That's yeah. This car is kind of a dog car at the moment. So if we do the seats, we're going to get some covers and whatnot. But for now, he's perfectly welcome in here. So let's see if she will start. There we go, that's the choke. Let's try again. Nice. Good stuff. A little commute later without plates, naughty, but we didn't go far, so that's fine. Yeah, let's give it a wash. you have your for sale picture, nice and shiny, wet. Pretty sure this is going to mat up nicely when it dries, but yeah, we'll give it a dry up and then we're going to drive it back into the workshop because I want to get first of all, the sun's going down, so I don't want to be outside. It's getting cold still in February here. What I do not like is this happened on the seats because it was so damp and so very, very British, the weather. Even when it was inside with any heating, it never got to dry up properly. So it has now, of course. So all that mold is just barely surfaced, but we'll clean it up with the steam cleaner, so we'll get completely rid of that. I'll put some chemicals in the water to make sure that doesn't reoccur, but for now at least the car's fairly clean, and it just makes so much nicer when you don't have a moldy interior or dirt you can draw on the outside. It gives you a bit of inspiration to work on the car. Well, she's back inside, and as I told you, when she'll dry up, you'll see all the matte paint, but I'm not sure what to do yet. Can you guys comment, give me any suggestions? I've been pondering if I was going to give it a full respray and do the interior and have a nice car, or if I'm going to kind of try and sand this down as far as it goes, buff it up as much as it goes. You can see it's gone through certain places, and give it kind of a ceramic coating to give it a bit more longevity than what the paint's left, and give it kind of a slight shiny patina look to it. I don't like matte patina that much, as long as you don't have like a matte car on purpose, but I prefer the shiny patina look because it's, I don't know, we're all a bit different. That's what I like, so I'm not sure if I'm going to go with that. But yeah, first of all, get the brakes sorted 100%. Working fine now, no problem, but once it gets hot, that's when I have an issue. I'm gonna get these door panels up, lubricate all the windows to move freely, but do that. What I wanna do is see if I can get the panel off the cardboard and make a new door cardboard and reattach the vinyl. It's a bit of a challenge, but it would be really nice to have a nice straight bottom of that with a bit of heat and whatnot. Do that on all 4 cardboard doors in here. Next, I'm going to clean up the seats. Because even though I do intend to have this reupholstered, I don't intend to have manky seats like this, because I'm not going to. Not everything's going to happen tomorrow. It's going to happen as, you know, you get time and money. At the moment, I'm pretty broke as I've been dealing with this unit. So yeah, one thing at a time. And I did notice one thing is that the headrest is actually a Muppet's head. So if a Muppet dies, they are recycled into headrests, at least the ones from the 70s. Neat fact. All right, I'll get the steam cleaner out, or the carpet cleaner with the sofa cleaner attachment, get the antibacterial mix on, and we'll clean up the seats. So in order to do this a bit easier, I actually took the bottom seat out, which makes sense, and I can access the entire seat. And yeah, it's a worn out seat, what can I say? But at least you can see the color. It's still drying, so it looks a bit redder, a bit fresher than it will do when it's dry. But I don't think it'll be too much work to reupholster these. I don't know if I'm going to have a go at these myself or what we'll do. But yeah, basically getting it's just at the very last of its life on the top here, and the front seat's so torn up anyway. There's a reason there's a cover on here, and that's basically, it's just, yeah, it's done for. So this will be nice to get recovered, straighten the door panels, get new panels behind these with the paint. It's 50 shades of black. Have another look. You can see here it's had a repair at some point, and then that's the original paint behind it. That's actually original paint on the back here as well. The paint's had some reaction, so yeah. I don't know if I could seal that with ceramic coating, because I do believe that would kind of be like a clear coat on top of it. The things this car has got going for it is that it's incredibly rust free. Mechanically, the engine's really smooth, solid, gearbox feels fine. Once we get the brakes sorted, that's done. Get some new rubbers. These of course are perished, but the floors are all good. Even Henrik, he told me, when you look along the side of the doors, I don't know if you can pick it up here, but you can still see where the car was welded. I can't, yeah, you can see the imperfections there. See the little dimples at the bottom. It goes along here. That is actually the factory weld points. So that's how an original paint car should look. Most repainted cars have had that filled in with filler, so it's all straight, but that's actually straight unwelded doors, which is remarkable, and all the sills are good as well. So very happy with the rust condition of the car. Mechanically it's pretty good. So even the bottom of the footwell here is a bit brown from surface rust, a bit of water, with stale water in there. We'll wheel that out and treat it. That'll be done. There's just no rust on it, so that's a huge plus for this car. The second big plus is that all the dashboard, all the trim, everything, still very nice condition. I'd definitely not restore that even if I painted the car, because I think it should have a bit of age to it. So should I paint it? Should I preserve the paint? I'm not sure. I'm in no hurry to make up my mind, so that's fine, but it would look nice. I'm not a huge fan of like faded paint. It doesn't do much for me. It's weird. There's some areas like this, something's happened. Just giving it a little touch up through the years. This is the base model, it's not a deluxe, so we don't have the sunroof, for those who wonder, and they also do not have the chrome bezels. So that's original with the black bezels in the front. Anything else to report? Not really. That's it on the 404 for now. All the carpets and rubber's going to come out. There's a bit of surface rust under the floor, driver's side floor, because I had the leakage from the booster. Not the booster, but the master cylinder. So that's got a bit of stuff down there. It's just, after I came back from the trip, I've simply been so busy, I've had no time whatsoever to work on this car. And then when I did get some time, I got the Jag. So I don't know what we're going to do first, but I think we're going to work on the floors on the Jag upcoming couple of weeks, get that cleaned up, get the seat belts in so we can get the family out for a drive. And once I get plates for the Peugeot, I'm really going to get stuck into it. At least the car's clean, which gives me comfort in my soul. That will make this much nicer to, it's much more inspiring to go over it with the polishing machine, testing polishing patches and see what we can do. Next car to come out for a good wash will be the Lancia, but that has no brakes whatsoever. So once I have the water hooked up to this building, we'll be able to give that a rinse outside. That'd be nice to get that cleaned up. If not, I might just get a bucket. There's nothing to preserve on the paint. That's all going to come off at some point anyway. Don't have to go too close and look at all the things. We've kind of seen this before, but yeah, at some point all that paint's going to go off. But it would be nice to get a bucket of water and a cloth and just wipe off the dust, because I don't know what it is. I like when things are fairly clean, and I've finally got a clean building, so we'll see how long we can maintain that. I know when we have the doors open in summer, it's going to get dusty anyway, but yeah. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling on. Hope you enjoy the video. Until next time, have a good one.